All right, we are live and on the stream here on YouTube, where we're going to go ahead and jump into Ark Survival Ascended for a little bit. I need to refresh some bases, check some things out. I figured I'd just do a quick stream today. I'm not going to do a lot on this because I don't really plan on being in Ark very long today. But we haven't been in a while, so it's time to just pop around to the different bases we have set up and refresh them real quick. Just one of them things so they don't decay on us or anything. We are on an unofficial cluster. We do have an Ark Survival Ascended cluster. We have it's PvE. It's got quality of life mods. It's got boosted rates. All the current and official future maps will be supported. Daily backups and restarts. There's no monetization at all, which means we don't charge you a penny. We don't ask for a penny. It's just free to play. And should you decide to donate, that's up to you, but you'll have to get a hold of me, Rio, in our Discord, and you'll have to convince me that accepting a donation is a thing. Because otherwise, no, we don't do that. We have very laid-back admin and staff. Our admin are all working people. We all have, responsibilities, jobs, things that we take care of. So we're not always around. But the mods themselves are set in such a way is that you will never have to worry about that. The fact is that if you learn the mods and you get those engrams and you get like the Omega teleporters right away, that's a corpse retrieval. It'll also help you get your dinos back. It serves as a gravestone, so if you die, you can just talk to that teleporter, go into the radio menu, and then retrieve your gear. So it's really a matter of making sure that you're prepared when you leave. Like, there's a remote that comes with that mod. It's the Omega Teleporter remote. I guarantee you, if you don't have one and you end up getting stuck somewhere, you're going to be mad because nobody's going to jump right on and come rescue you from wherever you're at. Make sure you have that, or carry some poly on you, or some organic poly, so you can eat it and just kill yourself and then retrieve your stuff. Really, that's the only hiccup at all, and the only reason you would really need to contact us and admin anyways would be like the server's crashed or you can't find your character or something of that nature. But we haven't had a character loss on our cluster ever since we switched over to the new configuration, so I don't think that'll be a problem. The servers are all privately owned and hosted by us. That means I have 2 server towers behind me that run Conan Exiles, Pal World, Ark Survival Ascended, and it will be running a few other things in the future, which we'll talk about later. We focus on making the Ark experience as casual as we can here. So the gathering rates are a little higher. I think they're 2 or 3x. XP is a little higher, 2 or 3x. So really, it's just a matter of, if you've got a busy life, if you've got school or you've got, a job, and you can't be here all the time, we make sure that you can get on periodically, just refresh your stuff, and basically play whenever you want to. I think the decay timers are set to some ungodly amount. It's like 70 days or something for tech and metal. So, yeah, you're not going to, your stuff's not going to decay. If you can't log on within a week, though, to refresh your stuff, you might want to consider a different game altogether. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to go ahead and switch this off, and we're going to go ahead and get started on getting logged in to the cluster. Now, this is the boring part right here. We do have a lot of mods, and it will take a moment. All right, let's see here. So let's go ahead and press start on that. We're going to join the game. We're going to come over here. Now, one of the things you want to do when you come into our cluster, you have to make sure show player servers is checked. Don't have password protected servers checked. You won't find any of our servers are password protected except for the test server, and they're not giving you the password, so don't even ask. Let's see here. Unity Gaming Group. And there we are. We've got the Island, Ragnarok, Aberration, Scorched Earth, Astraeos, the Center, and Extinction. What it doesn't show here is the Club Ark, and yes, we do have a Club Ark server, and it is running. All right, and we are going to try to get into that probably. So let's go ahead and where did I log off last? I wonder. He said probably Ragnarok. So we'll try there first. All right, as you can see, we have a lot of mods. We have, I think it's a total of 30? Yeah, 30. But every one of these mods is useful. Now, granted, there's a couple of them that I might eventually take out. One of the ones that kind of annoys me is the admin commands, the Gaia Studios. I don't think it's necessary. Our admins know how to use their show admin manager, and they know how to use the commands as they're needed. So it's not really necessary. It's an easy, lazy way of doing it if you don't want to type in the commands, but it's really not worth it. What else is in here that we might get rid of? I think we had an ASB export gun at one point, but I think we took it out. The Ark Smart Breeder gun is not necessary. Ark Ascended is different in the way you breed, so there's really no reason to have that. At least I didn't think so. I'm like, why would I bother? I mean, all you got to do is just, mutate your dinos, get good stats, breed them together, mutate your dinos until you get 255 in every stat, or actually 254 or 253, depending on if it's even or odd, I think. Although I think you can actually go above it on unofficial. So, I mean, you could really crank it up to, like, a lot. So, unofficials are a little different than official. I think it caps out at, like, 254 unofficial. And now we begin. Oh, great. 7 mods to update. I just updated this the day before yesterday. What? But yeah, it's really not that big of a deal, though. The mods, if you have a problem with the mods, and I've had this happen where people have said something in the past to me about it, if you're having problems with the mods, all you have to do is when you first load the menu and you're starting to load Ark, there's going to be like 4 different little like center screen tabs that say join server, updates to like the new expansion, Lost Colony, and then there's going to be a mods button that you can click. You click on that button, uninstall all your mods, then join the server, and then it'll download the mods again, and you should be good to go. If you ever come into the problem where you log on and you don't have anything on you and you can't access anything, yeah, that's usually what it is. It's a mod problem. They did a lot of changes to how mods work. And they did the 5.5 upgrade, which really messed with things. And they're still trying to clear the debris from that. I think performance-wise, it's doing a little bit better. At least it is for me. But then again, I run really low settings because I'm on a development machine, not on a gaming rig. So I can't like blast the graphics up to ultra and still have crystal clear and smooth running. But I do my best. So. Let's see here. What are we doing today? Let's go ahead while we're waiting. All right. Let's go to YouTube. Let's make sure I got my chat up in case somebody says something to me. They usually don't, though. Unless I'm on TikTok, I don't get rated or anything like that. So, I mean, not that I wouldn't be angry if I got rated, because all it's doing is bringing followers and viewers in, while we're playing. But it's not necessary because I'm not monetized in any way. I'm not trying to be, this super awesome streamer with purple hair and, oh my God, everybody loves me and I'm the greatest gamer of all time. No, I'm not that guy. Never will be. Don't want to be. So yeah, not happening. All right. I could have swore there was a... Oh, it looks like chat is actually disabled for this live session. I wonder why that is. Oh, look, it timed out. What do you know? Let's try it again. it at? That's us right there. I wonder why it disabled the chat. That's interesting. Setting the content, YouTube's policies. Now, here we go. Whoa. Yippee skippy, we're out of there. Let me go ahead and see if I can figure out what's going on with YouTube real quick. Because, yeah, that's a little weird. Not sure why that's actually doing that. I'm going to have to probably shut the stream down and restart it. Maybe there's a way to do it here. Make sure you check YouTube studio settings for the specific stream. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look. All right, and where are we at right now? Live chat enable, make the YouTube studio settings for that specific stream. Really? Okay. Live. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Public and unlisted streams. If it's private, chat won't be available. It's not private, though. It's public. Oh, I see. I see what's going on. All right. Can I change that? There we go. Now, that should work right there. Let's take a look and see if it fixes it. There's my live. There's where I'm at. Everything's muted. Chat's now working. Yay! Yeah, it was made for kids, and so chat was disabled. I guess they don't want predators or something talking to kids on the stream. I can understand that. Yeah, it is what it is. Anyways, let's go ahead and get back to what we're doing here. So I will make sure I shrink that down so I can just see the chat. Maybe. There we go. All right, good. All right. Anyways, so here we are doing our thing. This is our base in the cave right now. The wifey, Stars, is actually thinking about building another one somewhere else, but for now, this is where we live. We live in the cave. And let's see here. Okay, I need to do something real quick. So we're going to do this. Maybe. There we go. Open that up. We're going to do this. And we're going to just do this real quick. We're going to put it down here. And then we're going to do this. because we don't want to show our admin stuff, you know what I mean? Because then I got to change the passwords, and I don't want to have to do that today. Now I'm wondering if I should probably just... Nah, I'm not going to build right now. But we are going to come through here in the cave, and we will get rid of the advert now, because you don't need to see that anymore. Alright, so we're on Ragnarok, obviously. We're in our cave. I think she was going to build over here. Oh, that's the lighthouse. Alright, I'm turned around already. I think it was over here she was going to build. Oh, somebody already built here. Who's this? Chupacabra. That's Pixie. Okay. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Yeah. I like that. That's kind of cool. She used the castles and keeps. I guess she must have bought the premium. Because she's got... Are those stone walls? Those are stone walls. It actually doesn't look half bad in stone. This would be a bad spot right here. Let's see here. See where I'm at here. There we go. So I think Stars was going to build over here somewhere. Oh yeah, because it's just now starting to res in.
I was going to say, we can't miss it.
It's a Gigundo section right here.
It's just weird.
Yeah, look at that. Just to give you some perspective. Me on the ground. This is going to be a beast. Alright. So that is checked out. We should do this. This is the awesome teleporter remote, by the way. I can view all of our teleporters. These are all the teleporters set up already. Okay. I think everything here should be fine, though. I don't see any reason to do that. Alright. So we're going to go back to the cave. I could teleport in, but... Actually, let's just do it that way because I'm lagging real bad right here. Stupid rain. Alright, view Omega teleporters. There we go. Alright. I just want to see something real quick. Let's pop that back up there real quick. And just open this up real quick. Oh good, it doesn't. Alright, good. I want to make sure you don't see all that. We don't want you seeing the console commands. Alright. Mostly for my own benefit, because like I said, you know, server password and stuff's in there, and I don't want that stuff being seen. But if you just open it and you don't scroll up, it works just fine. So, alright, we can get rid of that. And we'll reduce this down, and we'll put our YouTube channel on top. Okay. Worst case scenario, if I need to, I can always block it off real quick. Matter of fact, I could probably just put like a big black bar across the bottom of this. Because the last thing we want is anybody seeing the commands. All right. Let's go to... Oh God, look at all the crap that I have in my inventory. I guess I better get rid of that first. Cat. Alright. We'll just pitch that in there. Those in there. The rest is all dedicated storage stuff. I'll probably just drop that in the intake. Alright. That's a little better. Should be okay now. Alright. I think first we should probably go to... God, I can't remember now. Been so many different places. Travel to another server. We'll go to the center first. Update that one. Na, 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 na. Don't want to go to the... Yeah, right there. Go to that one. Zippity doo-dah. And here we are in the breeding center over here. Woo! And it's taking forever to load in. Hello. Horsey. Alright. So we'll just come in here real quick. Check on my RGs and my theories. Everybody seems good on food. Yeah, we're good. So that's done. Oh, look, it's a phantom rock in the middle of our barn. Oh, and it's still there. Oh, wild card. Really? I mean, come on, seriously? Yeah. The center. That's so annoying. My Shasta's doing alright. He's still murdering everything. Wonder how he's doing on food and stuff. Oh yeah, he's full. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, he's mowing everything in sight. Alright. Crafting room's fine. Everything's fine in here. There's one of our boats. Okay. Yep. All looks fine. Everything's been refreshed. I'll just make sure I stop here. Alright. This is our trading center on the cluster. This is where Stars and I do all our max level trading. We actually, the admins all kind of cooperate with one another, and we've all got max levels, and we will interchange them and trade them off for breeders, and then we all just kind of offer them for whatever we need. So if you need like a Carcanos, you can go to Walker, myself, or Pixie, or Steel Horse, or anybody, Pops, and you can definitely trade for those things. We don't have much yet in the ways of the lines because, Ascended hasn't been out that long, and quite frankly, it's easy to burn out when you're breeding. So we try not to spend too much time in here, but, it just seems to work out that way sometimes. So I don't know. It's weird. But anyways, there's a underwater dinos, which they're not ready yet, but yeah, generator. The underwater dinos are doing well. They're just not ready for trade yet. This is what we do have. Well, what I have so far. I haven't put any of the stuff the other admins have traded me yet because I just didn't want to do that until I talked to them. But we have level 1257. These are the Dreadnoughtus. Those are the different colors that we offer. These are the Gigas. These are level 1294. Yeah. We have Tech Quetzals. Of course, they are 1369s. We have Tech Rexes. Those are 1285s. We've got Pyromanes. Those are 1293s.
I just raised one and it didn't count.
Tech Stegos, 1328. Raised one what?
Rep to exalted and it didn't add it to the list of exalted.
That's weird. Tech Parasaurs, 1360s. 1363. Then we got our Mantis 1315s. So that's what I've got so far, just that I've bred up. Stars is working on Snow Owls and Unicorns. And I'm also working on, as you saw, the Therizinosaurs, woolly rhinos, and I believe it's Argies. Yeah, it's Argies. Which these guys are stuck in the floor again, of course. Yeah, please stand up. There we go.
I know exalted came with vengeance. Yeah, didn't count.
Oh, and Uties. I'm doing Uties as well. Alright, so these are the ones that we're currently working on.
That one went exalted too. That one didn't count either. I just raised two of them. And it didn't count either.
Your rep didn't go up, huh?
No, you're supposed to have 100 exalted reps. I just raised two. Started at 93 and I'm still at 93. Should be 95.
This is our underwater breeding.
So wait a moment. Show me the scan before I
As you can see, we're doing... What the hell?
what's going on.
That Shasta's in a weird position. But they're still here, and they're still doing their thing.
I can't get in until I do the update.
There's actually Tusos as well, but... Yeah, there's the Tusos. They're coming along. They're not... They're over halfway now.
So Pixie's completely done with her build over there.
She's got a small,
And she made a castle, right?
not real... You'll see when you get over there. I mean, I wouldn't call it a castle. It's more like a
And how close
a town keep.
and how close is she to me?
Oh, she's on the opposite side of the island entirely. You're fine. She's never even going to come close to you, and it's a small build.
Well, this one isn't going to be that big when it gets done.
Yeah. But anyways, that is the center, and we have come here, we've looked, we've seen, and yeah, everything is fine. So, and refreshed. And as you know, you have to refresh, all you really have to do is just show up, right? And just stand around the area, till you get your timer. See, 32 days left on the wood, 64 on the metal frame, 32 on that sign, 32 on that. In tech, it's 80. So, I mean, it's plenty of time.
I've
All
got
right.
7 mods to download. There's been that many
Yeah, yeah. Apparently, there's been, and we were just on the other day. At least I jumped in the other
I
day.
wasn't. Haven't been in a while.
Now the island, I know we have something on the island.
Do we?
I don't remember what.
I thought we got rid of it.
I mean, we could.
We don't have to.
I mean, I don't see any point of
I don't either.
because if they're going to run the bosses, they don't really need us to do
No,
that.
they don't. They just dump all that.
Yeah.
It's not like you can't like fly in there, take care of business if you need it to without worrying about anything.
Yeah. Yeah, and if something crashes or whatever, or if someone gets a corrupt character, we can always just run them through it again. I don't think it'll happen, but you never know. Yes, it is Summer Bash right now.
Scary.
I have to wait for this to finish loading before I can move. There we go. All right, so there's the first one. I mean, I suppose we could just wipe out everything on the island.
Sounds good to me. Oh yeah, let's fly from the sky because now I'm down below. But everything's empty. Oh, the sky is very red. Yep, guess who isn't really here? Nothing in my bar. And I can run around. Yep. That's not good. Reload. That was ridiculous.
Poof, gone.
Still have 3 months to go on.
All right, there's that. Now, hopefully we don't crash on our way over to the volcano. If I can remember which one is the volcano. I always get so confused out here. It's like, where am I going? I don't know. Somewhere?
Nope. Oh wait. Yeah, no, she's at least.
There it is.
There's my building. It's coming to me. Yeah, cold water night. Crazy.
Boom. Should be gone. All right. And we're good. All right. We're wiped out of the island. We're not there anymore, so we ain't got to worry about that anymore. You mega teleporters. These aren't ours, so we're good. I gotta watch out flying fast and admin over these trees. The game doesn't like it. It'll crash once in a while. It's kind of annoying, actually. All right, now we're gonna go to the next server. So island's taken care of. Let's do. Let's do aberration. That one's a pain in the ass. So over here. I already have my breeding reapers and everything, so I'm not worried about that too much. Alright, this is where I know we're supposed to be. Alright. This one I'm going to keep because, I mean, why not, right? There's a rock drake over there. Bunch of stuff out there waiting to come get me.
You said hers is on the other side of the island, like the back side?
Yeah.
So,
All right. Let's just pop over to the different teleporters. I think I have a western teleport that I put down. Yeah, that's the public teleport, so I got to make sure I refresh that.
skies are good. Oh, it's better so I can see something.
Now, this western teleport, you have to manually open the door because there's an explorer node out here, but there's also all kinds of nasties that like to come get you, so. But it's a public place that you can get in and you can actually, use the transmitter, and you can get the explorer note, and you can teleport around from here too. I don't think I put an actual teleporter in here, did I? Yeah, I did. So there is an actual teleporter.
Is she on the ground or is she in the air?
She's on the ground. Travel to another server. All right, so we've been to the island, Ragnarok, the center. We haven't been to Astraeus. I don't know if I have a spot on Astraeus still. Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. This Astraeus spot is cool, too.
Is she on the top of the mountain or?
No, she's on the actual ground, flat on the grass. She's out by one of the coasts. She probably has a teleporter in there. You could probably just teleport in there and take a look.
I don't have a teleporter.
Thanatos. All right. I don't know what that is. What is this? Let's just go over there and find out. Oh, yeah, the public Wyvern TP. Yeah, I forgot I put that in. So, for those of you that are wondering, yes, you can come out here and get to this TP. The actual cavern where it's at is over there. You'll see Wyverns eventually wandering around. Oh, wait. I want to execute admin.txt. And then I want to cheat set time of day 0900. That's better. All right, so I don't know if you can see any of them flying around. And they're around. I know they are. I don't want to go over there because I'm not in Leave Me Alone or anything. But they're through here. So you come off of here, and if you run straight that way and up the hill, you'll find the entrance to the Wyverns. I will warn you now, though. The Astraeus Wyvern Cavern sucks. No offense to Nicatus, because I love what he did with the map, but it doesn't spawn enough, and it's just like you go in there, you might find 2 or 3 eggs if you're lucky. And yeah, it's very contained. It's compact, and it's hard to really navigate the area. Probably not the best for a Wyvern trench or whatever, but that's that. Let's go to the other one. Open the teleporter. We're going to go to my home. This one, it's only me on this map because Star's not by Astraeus, but I wanted to showcase it a little bit anyways. So this is my Astraeus home. It's hidden, and it's kind of just a private.
24,000 miles an hour.
What is?
Something on the ground. It's like a duck or something.
But yeah, this is where I live. Astraeus is kind of my favorite map when it comes to just how it looks. It's beautiful. I haven't done much with the crafting room yet. And there's a greenhouse in here. And then, of course, we can go upstairs to the bedroom, which is up here in a loft. You can see out and see the pretty waterfalls and the water. And Yeah, the flowers and stuff. It's nice. But that's pretty much my humble abode over here on Estrayus. It's not really a breeding area or anything. I mean, I could put one in, but problem is that I do all my breeding in the center, and I just don't have any desire to do it anywhere else.
Like I have gone all the way around the entire island, and I've seen it.
Okay. So, Scorched Earth is next.
Got any other idea of where you can tell me it is? Because I've gone entirely around the whole island.
When I get back there, I will find it again for you. I don't know. I get lost on that map.
You said it was on this island.
It's close to water. Close to water. Not on it. Close to it. It's still in the green grass on that island. All right. Scorched Earth. This is my hovering base. I don't need that. I was going to take those critters home, but they're just standard tames I found. There's an upstairs to this.
Oh, there it is.
I like this place because it overlooks the trench right here. It's very handy. And there's a teleporter. But that's all I really needed to do over here, so just come in, refresh it. It's got 80 days left on it. Ain't going nowhere. Plus, I make backups, so if it ever got to a point where it decayed for whatever reason, eventually I'd like to make a plug-in or to find a plug-in. I thought about Woolly's, anti-decay plug-in, and I thought about Lethal's. And part of me says, you're just supporting somebody else's work by paying for it, but I don't like the idea of a yearly subscription. I mean, if I buy it, I want it to be done, and I want to not have to worry about it again. So it makes more sense to find somebody that's going to make a free one or to make one myself. I'm not real good with C++, but I think I could probably manage it if I really put my mind to it. Might be a possibility in the future. And it's really not a matter of, I'm not trying to discredit Lethal or Woolly for plugins. I just find that if I can do it myself, then I'm going to do it myself, or I'm going to find one that's free. I spend enough money on games as it is that I don't feel like I need to spend even more on plugins and neat little gimmicky things that go with the game. It's just one of them things. I mean, of course, there's always exceptions to that. Like if you've got games that have a lot of DLCs, like I have American Truck Simulator, and that has a bunch of DLCs. Patrol Officers or Police Simulator Patrol Officers, that has a bunch of DLCs. But I just typically, unless it's something that I feel that it's absolutely necessary, I won't get it. It's like Lost Colony. I could have bought it early. Yeah, sure. But why would I? First of all, it's a promise of a Lost Colony map. It's a promise of these features. What it's not a promise is timely delivery of sticking to release launch windows, of it having all the things that we want in it. I mean, we thought we were getting Bob's Tale with a poker table, and well, they took that away. So there's no guarantees. So I'm not sure I'm ready to drop any more money on something that I don't feel like there's a guarantee for. I mean, I guess that's a fair assumption, right? But, it's Studio Wildcard in Snail Games, and let's just be honest. They're not trustworthy. And I know it's nothing against the devs. I mean, the people that are on the ground working, those are the boots on the ground. They have nothing to do with these decisions. But, I mean, when Jeremy and Jesse tell you one thing and then do another, and then when someone says, well, this is when we're going to do it, and then the devs are trying to get it all done and make sure everything works, and of course the launch date is missed because while the people upstairs are saying, yeah, we're going to do it by this date, the devs are like, but it's not ready by this date. So I mean, it's like what was the phrase you said? One hand doesn't know what the other's doing.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. And I don't know. My consumer confidence in Studio Wildcard as a business, as a provider of games, is completely and totally shook. It has been for years, though. I mean, I've been playing since early ASE, and we've seen it all. I mean, we've seen the patches come in, and we've seen delay after delay after delay after delay. I don't think they've ever, not in the history of this company with this franchise, have ever released something when they said they were gonna. Not once. Not once. Not even with the events, the holidays. They're usually off by a few days. Or in some cases they skip the holiday completely. So I mean, how are you supposed to believe anything they say at this point? You know, it's unreliable at best. So yeah, I just nope, just not going to do it. Just not going to do it. But anyways, that is our scorched earth base. I don't know if you want to see it or not. Oh, I'm not an admin yet. Okay. Exec admin text. And don't bother trying this if you see this because you can't do it because it's a macro that I've written into a file. But that is where we're at. Those are anti-grav foundations. They are very nice because now you can have your base anywhere you want. You want it up high? Have it up high. So yeah, it's pretty nice. But anyways, we're going to come back over here to this transporter. I think we only had one map left before we head back to Ragnarok, and that is Extinction.
I found Pixie Buttons.
Oh, did you? Okay.
That's
We're going to run over to Extinction here real quick, update that base, and then right back to Ragnarok. Although I should have probably hung around and seen if there was any Phoenix around here, but because apparently they're now breedable, which I think they are unofficial anyways if you have the CS structures and the Cybers mod. So we'll come over here to this. We ain't got to go very far for this one. All right. Of course, I'm stuck in the bed. And there's trees in the Extinction base. Of course there is. All right, they went away, finally. Thank God. That was awful. All right. So I've refreshed this. It's got 80 days on it. I got to run over to that other location real quick. And we're going to go with this. Oh, that's the public meat cave. That's fine. Pop in here. Yes, this is a public space for the meat cave. If you need to do a meat run and you're on Extinction, all you simply have to do is teleport in here. You just manually open the door. There's a transmitter here. It's already all set and unlocked and activated. And then the meat cave, which actually I should probably... no. Cheat, leave me alone. Cheat, fly. Alright, there we go. The meat cave is actually right around the corner. It's right here. Now be careful in here because, man, there's some nasty stuff in here. There's Perlovias everywhere. Matter of fact, maybe I can... I don't know if the spine... it doesn't silhouette anymore. I need to change the config on that. Although people have said they don't like the silhouette, so maybe not. But there's Perlovia stuck in these walls. You're going to find all kinds of crap in here. It's a great place to do a meat run, though. And if you grab the Explorer notes, which I believe there's actually one over here. Isn't there one right outside the meat cave? I know on ASC there was one on the right outside. When you came in, if you did that Explorer note, you got a XP bonus. So when you were leveling in there, you were just chomping away and gaining levels like crazy. There it is, right there. Explorer note, yay! Of course, I can't do it because I'm flying, but yeah, you hit that and any other Explorer notes along the way, and you just come all the way down. Oh, here we go. What? They're only level 5? Level 70. Level 10. Oh, that's funny. They should get a little bit beefier as we come down here. Hold on. What's in there, I wonder, he said. You're supposed to show me. Yeah. I haven't been in here since the... There we go. There they start to get higher. 150 Megalosaurus. Baryonyx 100. 115, 75s. Well, they're a lot easier in here than they were in the old meat cave. That's interesting. This meat cave is a little different too. But here's the big nasty area where you'll find the thing to summon the boss. At least I thought. Maybe not. Oh yeah, this is the first subchamber. Okay. It's down here. It's a winding road of doom. The stuff down here can be pretty nasty, at least it used to be. Look at the element. That's crazy. That looks cool. All right. I do believe the pedestal is supposed to be right up here. There it is. There's the Forest Titan terminal. But this place is actually heavily populated with critters. You just can't see them because it's dark. But the levels aren't bad on them, though. Not bad at all. They were much higher on ASC. So that's good. Okay. Well, we don't want to hang around here, so we're just going to come over here to this corner and we're going to go, leave me alone, I'm leaving. All right, back home. Oh, now I'm stuck on the stupid teleporter. There we go. All right. Oh, look at that. The brush hasn't gone away. Good job, wildcard. Oh, that's just ridiculous. And they're all phantoms. I can fly through them. Can't hit them. Sometimes they vanish, sometimes they don't. Like when I first came in here, there was nothing in here, so it probably is just a matter of reloading or whatever. But yeah. Anyways, that's the base. This is fantastic. Stars did this one all by herself. It's a gorgeous base. I like it. I like where it's at. Overlooks Sanctuary. And we're still in our old, the Golden Dome. So yeah, no meteors are going to strike us. We're good. All right. So now, let's get back to Ragnarok. Ragnarok is the only map in our cluster that actually has 2 extra mods. And the reason it has, and I'm going to show you this, just as kind of a sneak peek of the community center that I built. I'm proud of it. I did a good job on it, I think. So, yeah. Many people have said that they like it. Why do we have so many beds? Oh, those are teleporter points. It's not beds. It's actually, those are teleporters. They act as beds too, so that we can pretty much fast travel anywhere we want to. And back to the cave. Where's my kitty? Where's the other one? I thought there was two in here. It's Jack. Isn't there another one?
I never saw two. There's two on the center.
Oh, that might have been the center. Yeah, you're right. Okay, well. Jack is hanging out, catching mice and all that stuff. Our dedicated storages are still kind of buggy. We lost a lot of resources on the center after a dedicated storage update by CS, which did not bode well for us, but that's okay. As long as you're getting it straightened out, I'm good with that. I support the mods that we have, and I like the mod authors. I think they're good people. So, yeah. But, yeah, here we are. Do-do-do. Oh, community center. That's what I was doing. Okay. Sorry. Scatterbrain today. All right. So, using the remote teleporter, there is a community center, public. Click on that. And voila. Community center, public. And you're somewhat protected here because I have tech turrets everywhere. So, yeah, anything even remotely aggressive tries to come near you, it'll get blasted out of the boots. So we're good there. All right. So this is the community center. I got some seating if you guys want to socialize or just hang out. This door is open to everyone. It's unlocked. As you can see, we have visual storage. Now, in order to access this, you have to have the PIN number. You put the PIN number in, which is posted all over the place. Matter of fact, where are the signs at? Let me see if I can find one. There we go. PIN number 1111. All right. Come in, take what you need. Don't try to grab it all because that's just going to annoy me. Because you're going to be taking like, 250,000 meat? I mean, come on. You can't even carry that much. So, yeah, don't bother. But anyways, you can withdraw it. I usually just withdraw a stack or withdraw 100. I'll do the withdraw 100, the withdrawal button in particular, because if you hit the stack, they stack up to 4,000, right? You don't need 4,000 meat. But, 100 will do more than enough. And we have, like, every different kind of meat there is. All the raw stuff as well. All this stuff is preserved, so you don't have to worry about anything spoiling in here. We've got all your fruits and your vegetables. It's all your flour stuff. What else? Let's see. Over here, we've got, as you can see, a silk wall. So this is the one where you get your silk at. This is where you get your hide and leather at. So the pelt wall. You can get all the gems you need. You can get, this more hide. That's chitin. You can get electronics. You can get silica pearls, rare flowers in the flower vase. Then you've got all these saps, stimulants, paste, narcotics, bug repellent, and of course, what is that? Angler gel. And then you've got all your powders like sulfur, spark powder, sand, salt, gunpowder, charcoal, and clay. And then you've got some main stuff like your thatch, stone. Actually, I think that's the thatch. That is, that's fiber. All right. Wood. You've got crystal, flint, obsidian. So, I mean, all your basic stuff, if you don't want to have to go out and pick it all up yourself, you can always just pop by the community center, pop in your pin, grab a stack of it, or grab however much you think you're going to need, and then just head out with it. Now, The only way out of here, though, is through that transmitter in the front. There isn't one in the back. This is a special area. This is the player markets, okay? So when you come in here, you'll see this. Attention players, all market stalls are first come, first serve. You are allowed one stall per tribe. All right? So when you come in here, like I'm in market, I think we're in market 2. I think this is us. Or we're in 1. Yeah, that's right. We're in 1. Yeah, we're in 1. This is us. So, but if you come in here, you'll see, like in market 2, if you look and see what's going on here, you can see it'll show that it's unclaimed. If you hold E on it, I think you can actually claim it. I'm not sure how that works actually. But there's a way to claim stalls and then make them your tribes. I thought I made them all unclaimed. It probably won't show me because I've already got one, but these should be all unclaimed, so once you claim them, you can actually set up your market. But just come in here and choose a stall, get set up. If you have any problems with it, you can always hit me up, Discord or whatever. You can come in here and you can park your boats, your rafts, whatever. Just don't leave them here. It's a rule. Matter of fact, it should say on one of these signs right here. Yes, it says, do not leave your rafts, boats docked here indefinitely. Come, shop, and sail home. One of the things I like about our cluster is we added the Atlas merchant ship, which can actually be built on as well. Oh, and you'll notice right here, if it shows green, that's the side you want to get your larger ships up to, because that's the side you're going to get off on. There's no side, place on the other side for it. So, but yeah, you can build on these. You can put whatever you want in here. If you want to display some animals in here, you can. So pretty cool. I love that they brought the Atlas stuff in because I really liked Atlas. I was really kind of crushed that they never did anything with it. They just kind of let it fall and die. But yeah, this is our cluster. This is our community markets. This is our community center. And yeah, if you're interested in actually being a part of this, all you got to do is search up Unity Gaming Group, and then you can go ahead and pop in that way. Now, just because I'm online, let's just go ahead and just see if this works. It should. Oh, interesting. All right, so let's see what's going on with that. Now you get to see me do some server work. All right, let me see here. Extinction. It's on. Let's update it and see what happens. Do 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 do. I think I read somewhere in the Discord someone else was having a problem, couldn't get to their Club Ark server, so that might be a thing. Not sure, but it wouldn't surprise me. Because they did say that they were updating it to the Summer Bash, but anytime they touch anything, it seems to break, so... I just don't get it, man. Why don't you test this shit before you send it out? I don't know. All right. Well, it's trying to update. Then I'm going to change that to Unity Gaming Group Club Ark. I forgot to change that. What can I say? I was in a hurry. The reason we changed and the reason I rebranded was because somebody else decided, and I talked to this guy, and he said, well, we just thought the name was cool, so we took it too. I'm like, really, dude? Really?
Not thinking that it's gonna screw everything up.
Yeah. And here's the thing: it doesn't matter to me. You want to try to poach our players? Go ahead. Most of us are friends and family, anyway, so we're gonna laugh at you because what? Why?
Each other,
Yeah. Why would I come over to your server when I know the guy that runs this one and the lady? So I mean, hello. I don't get it, but when I talked to him, I said we met in Discord. I had to hunt down their Discord and get in there, and I talked to him. His name is Tony, I think. And I said, we're already Unity Gaming. We're wondering why we're using our name. And they were like, well, we like the name. So we decided to use it. So I'm like, okay. And so he says, well, if you make me a logo and this is what I want to name it, then we'll change it. So I made him a logo. Never changed it. I could have hand drawn it, but I just used AI to make a quick one and then made a couple of modifications and adjustments of my own. But apparently either he didn't like the logo or he wasn't serious and he kept the name. So we went with Unity Gaming Group. And of course we've got copyrighted images and things like that we now have that, if someone does do that, we could take them to court. Not saying we will, but it just depends on how pissed off I get, I guess. But since it's a lot of original art now, they can't really take it. So, but anyways, that's why we changed our name. I got tired of seeing their servers mixed with ours in the search. So you have to search for Unity Gaming Group. Yeah. As annoying as it is. And of course the website will reflect those changes as well. So, but for now we're just kind of doing our thing. Anyways, yeah, I know we're sitting here watching something update. I'm sorry for that, but it is what it is. For whatever reason, the update for Club Ark didn't go through, so we're just re-updating it to make sure it goes through this time. Hopefully. And then I'll change the name, I'll boot her up, and then we'll try to get in there and go to Club Ark. Well, apparently it's done. Oh, there it is. It's there. It is named. Okay. Because those are the old names. That's when I install them. Yeah. Those are our actual names of our servers. They don't have all that stuff behind them anymore. All right. So I can start that. Okay. That started. And we just wait for the refresh, hopefully. Do. So let's just do this. Crap. No, not what I wanted to do. Let's come over here. Okay. It says it's running. The server's still loading, though, is what it says. Yeah, see, it's writing new stuff. All right, completed. Startup is now advertising for the join. Okay, should be good. Do. Club Ark. There it is. It needed to update. Yes, I know I'm going to be right where I'm laying. Blah, blah, blah. Well, here we go again. Waiting on this thing to finish.
built something that was just about under my thing.
Who did?
I don't know. And I'll probably never know now because I destroyed it by mistake.
Did you see the tribe name?
No, I destroyed it by mistake. I'm upstairs moving things around, and I wasn't paying attention to what it was under it because what should be under it is nothing. It wasn't. It was like a little hut or something, and it's possible, but highly unlikely that I did it.
Ah.
I mean, anything's possible. But if anybody bitches that their thing got done, you should tell them they should have looked up. There was a
Yeah.
thing above them.
You're building below a base that's being built. So shame on you.
Well, it doesn't even matter a little bit. It's just gone. Bye-bye.
What? You getting rid of it?
Yep. Yep, yep.
Is there any particular reason why?
I'm not feeling it anymore.
Huh.
I don't know why. I want to do something, I'm not feeling what I was doing. Probably needs to be on the ground, but it's not even over here, so I can't do it over here. And now my island's sort of been taken up, so I can't move it anywhere else. And I'm not upset with Pixie. I'm not.
I didn't think you were.
I'm not. It's just now I have no choices. You know, I had choices and now I have no choices. So. And that's not making me upset at her. I'm just not feeling it right now.
Yeah, you just not. You don't have the creative juices flowing right now for it.
Nope, I don't.
Because I mean, I can think of 1,000 other places that are just as nice, but
I'm glad you can. I haven't seen any of those. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
could always get a Strauss built over there.
No, I am not buying that goddamn map. So fuck you and fuck the map and don't even go there with me.
I don't know why you don't like it. It's a great map,
But never mind.
and it's prettier than Ragnarok, by far.
I didn't say it wasn't. I just said I'm not buying extra goddamn maps that they're trying to sell me so they can make money off of me. I'm not doing it. I know you have to do it because of the server, but I don't have to do it. And I'm not gonna do it. Just like I'm not buying a fucking vampire or something. I wanted a vampire game, I'd get a vampire game. Stupidest thing I ever saw.
Cranky.
No, in this situation, I wouldn't call that cranky. I'd call it pissed off and disgusted at the way they treated their ships.
Well, I think everybody's feeling that way. This is not the arc that we signed up for sure.
Exactly. And we've been promised shit that we didn't get,
Yeah.
and told things that never happened. And
I mean, frickin' Power Rangers, really?
yeah,
I mean, come on.
That is the stupidest thing.
Yeah, I mean, that's the one thing that I'm never going to forgive them for. There was no point to that. That was like, sure, let's put space age looking superheroes in Ark because that makes perfect sense. Really, it does. I mean, what?
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Right,
It went from a really kind of cool dinosaur game.
yeah, to God knows what anymore because they keep changing it.
Yeah.
Something else. I don't know if they think that's a better idea or what.
Well, I think this is going to boil down to the way it did at Sony Online Entertainment when I was there. And that is that they're going to start catering to younger audiences and to people who are into that kind of gimmicky stuff because they want to try to attract the younger audiences in.
Well, and I understand that, but you're charging so much for a game that it's outrageous.
Well, see, the problem is you fundamentally broke the lore and the theme of the game.
Mm-hmm.
It had a direction,
It did.
and now it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. Well,
Now
that's the
we could have
problem
Fortnite
is-
next year for all we know.
Right.
Yeah.
And don't laugh, they probably will. But the problem is that if you're going to play this game, honestly, you need to buy every goddamn map. And if you do that, yeah, you're spending money no one has,
Yeah,
which is ridiculous.
I do agree. I think Lost Colony is going to be a definite because it has to be. It's part of the cluster.
Well, and I understand that, and so you do whatever you got to do, but I don't have to do it, and I don't need to do it, and
Yeah.
I don't need 4,000 maps. I don't.
Yeah, I think eventually I probably will have to do it because, like I said, people are going to want it.
Well,
And
like I said, that's fine. I don't have a problem with you
Yeah.
I just personally am not going to.
And then we'll of course run the other maps as well. But I'm not planning on anything other than Lost Colony. And,
Until they get the next thing they need to do. But that's okay.
well, there shouldn't be any more new
Well,
maps.
you would hope not,
At least I hope not, because
I wouldn't.
these maps are huge and they take up a lot of resources. And unless I want to upgrade the servers up to 256 gigabytes per machine,
Yeah.
that's ridiculous. And that's a very expensive upgrade, which means fundraising, because there's no way in hell we can afford that.
Which is one of the reasons I refuse to buy these maps.
I mean, really, the cluster is built, the machine is built for 12 maps. And I wanted to keep it to the official maps.
And then all of a sudden they started going crazy.
Yeah, then they started saying, well, this is now official and that's now official. What? Really? Those are not the official maps that I signed up for. Of course, when I signed up, it was supposed to be free remaster.
Yeah, exactly. So we bought the same game twice.
Yes, we have.
Actually, 4 times. 'Cause
I do think ASA offers some conveniences and some cleaner, like, menus and transitions and different features, but I don't think it's that different from ASE. I just think that sure, if you've got a more state-of-the-art gaming rig, it's going to look beautiful.
Oh, yeah,
But for the
it's
most
very
part,
pretty, but
yeah, for the most part, ASE was just fine. I mean,
actually, after you've been here a while, it all looks the same to me.
yeah,
It doesn't look any better or worse.
because I used to run on ASE on high and ultra, no problems at all. But on this new Unreal Engine 5, oh my God, I can't even get past mid. Yeah, the minute I go high, things start happening. It's not good. And I don't want to burn out my graphics card. It's only a 3060 Ti. Oh my God, what's taking so long?
What are you trying to do?
Still waiting on installing Club Ark, 56%. Apparently, because they patched it, they must have really patched it, because now it's like installing the whole damn thing again.
That's possible.
Do do be do do be do do be do be do do be do 60%. I got time to go take a shower, fill up my cup, drive down to Starbucks, and come back, and it still won't be done. Granted, I ain't doing any of that shit because I had a shower last night. Yeah. I will get up and get water eventually, because that's been out for a while now. And Starbucks has already been a one time, and it wasn't very good. Granted, we went to the other Starbucks down by the Einstein Bagel, and for whatever reason, Einstein screwed up the order, and Starbucks forgot how to mix a drink.
It's not the day.
Yeah. I'm like, is this the 13th or something? I mean,
Not
what's
yet.
going on?
We're getting there. It's been one of those weeks. Like we just all need a really good night's sleep, but we haven't been doing that, so.
And I get home, and I've got an extra fries and one less burger than I was supposed to have. I'm like, okay, so
You like fries.
I do like fries, but I would have enjoyed the burger more.
Well, that's probably true. Alright, I need
Ooh, turrets just mowed something down.
to take this poor wyvern.
Da 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 da. Yes, we're still waiting. I know it sucks. But here we are, and this is the way it is in Ark. It's pretty much like serving in the army. You know, it's hurry up and wait. That's okay. You can just sit here and fall asleep in the chow line while you wait.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hell.
I think that's the first time in my life I ever nodded off while standing up. We were so exhausted.
It's alright. I'm gonna last night in the war, so.
Yeah, yeah, it was bad last night too. Yeah, but yeah, yeah. Dog had a seizure. Everybody's on edge now and listening for her and trying to figure out if she's going to have another one or if she's going to be okay. Ugh. It's a whole lot of, oh God, here we go again. Yep. But yeah, but I'll tell you, man, I really hope that that industry change happens. It would be nice if studios would start instructing their developers for live service games to design around the idea of one day making it a single player continue to play after the live service has ended type of game.
Yeah,
You know, I think that's.
that's a good idea.
I really think we need a coalition of gamers, and we need to all come together as a united front against these studios, and we need to say, look, I want the crew back. You know, I want this game back. I want that game back. I want what I paid for back.
Yeah, seriously.
You know,
That's annoying. You bought stuff and now it's like.
and you know they'll argue that, oh well, you bought a license to it. Well, you didn't say that expressly.
No, that wasn't what I bought.
Yeah, you didn't say that expressly until recently. That wasn't a thing.
No.
They had to pass a law that says that you have to say that expressly. Otherwise, you know, you owe us a game. And I think that's where the big blow up is going to be, is that when people start realizing that it was never expressly, you know, put into the term of service that this is a license only game and that you don't own it, you're basically renting it,
Yeah.
you know. But I would rather the industry went back to putting everything on CD-ROM. I liked having a collection of hard copy of all my games.
I
And-
did and I didn't. Part of the problem with that is the amount of space all that shit takes up.
Yeah, well, CDs though, I mean,
Yeah,
you
but
can get
getting
small
like
sleeves.
100 CDs is going to take a lot of room. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm sorry, but it is, and that's where my problem comes in. But I don't have a problem with the download thing as long as it's mine forever,
yeah, yeah.
which it should be.
Yeah, as long as it's mine forever and I can play it whenever I want, even if 3 years from now I decide I want to jump into a game that's been shut down for 3 years, I want to be able to do so.
They should have a
Maybe I want to play for nostalgia, you know?
library set up where people can get what they want.
I mean, I can't even tell you how many times I played Skyrim again just because I wanted to play it for nostalgia.
Well, everybody does that.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a great game. But if tomorrow they said, well, you can no longer play Skyrim because, you know, it was a live service game, I'd be pissed. I'd be beyond pissed. It's like the Ubisoft thing. I really don't like Ubisoft right now. I mean, they got rid of the crew, and I still haven't forgiven them for that because that was a great game. I loved that game. All right. We're coming into Club Ark now, and we can see that it does, in fact, work. Whoa, Summer Bash. Wow, new decorations. Yay. Da 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 da. There's dudes walking around and chicks. It's Club Ark. It's got the tiki, the little fire thing, and it's got, oh yeah, umbrellas and surfboards and wagons and cool. Oh, there's an Ark Island on the beach. A couple of turtles. I forget what they're called. Castroids. No, that's the beavers. Ah. Anyways, lawn chairs. Ooh. I don't know what in the hell that's supposed to be. I guess it's a floaty? Yeah. Da 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 da. All right. What do we got here? Wardrobe. Oh, sweet. Well, that's weird looking. Oh, look at that. You can dress your dude all up and everything else. That's kind of cool. The hair saloon. Oh, my hair is too long. I need to get something done. Ah. Oh my god, my hair is completely gone. What do I do? That's not good. I have no hair. And it's short, and I can't do anything with it. Of course, I don't understand that. Why would they have that if you can't really do it, you know? Oh, I suppose you can on your club art guy.
Yes, because it's a different guy.
Woo, that's ugly. Oh, that's awful.
Which is sort of stupid. I don't understand this club arc thing. That makes no sense.
Hair length. It's long. Hair color dye. I can see what it looks like. Let's do dark purple. Oh god, that's not good at all. That's even worse. That's terrible. Terrible. Awful. That's blue. Okay. But I'm wearing a hat, so it doesn't matter. Not like I can see it anyways. Alright. Do 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 do.
Oh.
There's the bar. Aruba, Jamaica. Oh, I wanna take you. Armadago. Still can't believe they got rid of our frickin' poker table. That's annoying as hell. Oh, these little dodos are running around with little rubber ducky things on them. Rubber ducky in my tub. Hey, the other dodo ran out. Where'd you go, you little crapper? There. Yeah, you ain't getting away. It's my coins now. Oh. Mine. Oh, a beach ball. Yay, beach ball. Can't do nothing with it, though. Should be able to kick that around. That'd be fun. We'll get there faster if we take it slow. Oh, look, it's a little crawdaddy or a lobster floaty. That's funny. That's where we want to go. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I like what they did with it. Now, granted, once they get it going, you know what's going to happen, right?
Nope.
Every single time this holiday comes, it'll be the same exact thing. This is a dino place. Watermelon floaty. Bounty hunter. Yeah. Little King Titan. Rockwell. Broodmother. Oh, that's cool looking. That's where we want to go. Alright. I've kind of looked around here. I don't even want to go in here and be live streaming. I don't want anybody from the ESRB to like suddenly, oh my god, they're gambling. Oh, it's still there. It's still there. But only in Club Ark. You can't actually do it outside of it, I don't think. You just can't put one in the actual on the actual maps, I think. Otherwise they would have.
See what difference it would make where it was.
Yeah, well, I don't know. That's the thing.
I don't think so.
Where are you going? Hey, you don't get to run through stuff. The hell's that about? I can't run through it. Oh, yes, I can. Oh, that's weird. This is an actual... wonder what this is all about. You can see it, but you can't get into it. I wonder what that's supposed to be.
Did you check and see if I was still in our house? On the center?
No, I didn't.
Take a quick peek before I left.
Any hoodles. Hey, look at that. That's kind of cool looking. I like the head thing. It's a wreath of flowers on her head. She's wearing a bikini. She even got the little wrist things and the ankle things. That's cool. Then we've got Mr. Studley over here. I would actually consider you looking good, except you're wearing flowers on everything else. So yeah, that's yeah, those are not meant for us. Those are meant for females. You look stupid like that. Just saying. All right. See, somebody caught themselves a megalodon. But anyways, that is Club Ark Summer Bash. Hello, kitty. At least she didn't attack my face. Whee! Yeah, you can swim out here. Wonder if you can get eaten out here too. Oh God. So yeah, Club Ark has got some issues. I'm under the water plane.
No, it's all completely gone. It completely sucks. I'm sorry, but I really like this spot right here. I like the view. It's gorgeous.
All right, we can. What the hell is that? He's dead, Jim. Put a fork in him. He's done. All right. Any hoodles, you leave Club Ark the same way you left in, and we go back to Ragnarok, which is where we were. That's where we want to go. And she was such a bum rush me as I was leaving. The hell, Bobby? All right. Back at Summer Bash. Maybe. Oh, God, I'm underwater. Hello? What the hell? And it didn't load right. It did not load right. Nope, did not load right. Okay, so we exit out of here. And we're going to rejoin the game. Bodies in the sand. Joining session. Please wait. While I'm waiting. Hopefully it loads this time. I hate dealing with this stuff. So many bugs. That looks a little better. I see pieces coming in. There we go. Yay! It's making me nervous. Going back to the cave for now.
Yeah, that's right.
Alright. Now we'll just go get in here. Make sure we get max XP in case I have any left to get.
Boo 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 boo.
Alright. We're good. We are good. So that will conclude the stream for our cluster. Again, for those of you that may not know, we do have a cluster. And that is right here. And again, it's PvE. If we've got quality of life mods, Ragnarok has 32, the rest of them have 30. Boosted rates. We have all current and future official maps. Daily backups and restarts. No monetization whatsoever. Laid back admin and staff. Servers are privately owned and hosted. The mods that we have will allow you to do what you need to do without having to contact an admin. But if you do need to contact one, you can always find us in Discord. You can find the Discord information in this video, or you can actually search for us on the Discord servers. Other than that, there's really not much else to say other than we do have a Conan Exiles and a Pal World in addition to this. We are planning on other servers as well. But that's about it. If you want to come in and play, feel free to. Just observe the rules. Make sure you jump in the Discord and you read the rules. They're not very long, but they are pretty common sense. You know, don't block spawns that are critical to the map. Don't block artifact caves. Don't grief other people. Don't build right next to other people. Technically, I like to say build within 50 foundations. You can build up to 50 foundations away is where you should start building. All right, so within a 50 foundation area outside of the bases that you're near, typically just for, I guess, etiquette, I usually try not to build anywhere where I can see someone's base directly from mine. I don't want to see them. They don't want to see me. And I think that's fair. We run, I think it's only 40-man servers, so you don't have to worry about there being too many people. There's plenty of spots to build on. And if you want somewhere that's already taken, just watch the decay timers, or worst case scenario, try to contact one of the tribe members to see if you can build near it. Or alternatively, try building somewhere different. We have anti-grav foundations. You can build up in the air. You can build off the side of mountains. I mean, there's a lot of different things you can do to make a really neat looking base. Like you could build a whole castle base on the side of a cliff and then have an elevator down with your dinos or something. You know, I mean, there's a lot of different things you can do. But anyways, I think that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I am out of here.